In Catfish Rolling, 11-year-old Sora experiences a powerful earthquake in Japan called the Shake, which causes her mother to disappear. Years later, Sora graduates high school, feeling disconnected from her classmates due to her obsession with time and the time-altered zones created by the Shake. Sora enters an abandoned decaying zone with a classmate, Koki, and they bond over their shared experiences. However, when Koki announces he is moving to Tokyo for university, Sora feels betrayed and struggles with her emotions. Sora continues her search for her mother in the slow zones but only encounters shadows resembling people. Meanwhile, her father, a former time zones researcher, loses funding and takes a job with a mysterious company. As Sora tries to hold on to her mother's memories, she confronts her father's deteriorating memory and their strained relationship. In the days leading up to Koki's departure, they share a kiss but avoid discussing their relationship's future. Sora also guides tourists through the abandoned time zones, encountering dangers and mysterious phenomena. When her father falls ill, Sora confronts the reality of his condition and becomes more determined to find her mother. They visit a shrine and meet Hisakawa, a priest who believes the gods are returning. Sora's father conducts an experiment with sand timers in the time zones, revealing a mysterious balance in the middle zone. Sora confronts her father's boss, Yamagata, about her father's health, and he agrees to let him see the company doctor. During the visit, Yamagata questions Sora about her knowledge of her father's research, but she remains vague. Sora's father suggests a visit to their old home in Vancouver to steer her away from the zones and find a new direction in life. However, Sora gets in trouble at her father's company for trespassing, and Yamagata informs her father that he can no longer work there due to legal issues. Sora decides to leave home and go to Tokyo to confront her feelings and find a new direction in life. In Tokyo, she meets Koki, and they navigate their relationship while she continues her search for her mother and the truth about the time-altered zones. Sora finds the fast zone in Tokyo to be a tourist attraction and struggles with the commercialization of the Shake's disaster. She attends Naomi's university lecture on entropy and time, and Naomi offers to pay Sora for guiding her through the zones. In a lab with Naomi and her student Maya, Sora participates in an experiment revealing her unusually accurate perception of time. Sora and Maya bond and plan to visit a forested area in Tokyo, but Sora receives a call that her father has gone missing and their house is wrecked. Distraught, she returns home and leaves her newfound friendships behind. At home, Sora searches for her father with little success and receives support from Koki's mother and Maya. Determined to find her father and make sense of the time-altered zone's mysteries, Sora and Maya follow clues from her father's study into the dangerous slow zone. In the slow zone, they find her disoriented father and struggle with challenges as they journey back home. Sora's father's memory continues to deteriorate, leaving them uncertain about their future and the mystery surrounding the time-altered zones and their effects on the people who inhabit them. After being found, Sora's father is taken to the hospital for treatment. Sora and Maya deal with the emotional aftermath of their journey, their relationships, and the ongoing search for answers about the time-altered zones and their effects on the people who inhabit them. In the hospital, Sora confronts her father about his memory and their strained relationship, as well as the truth about her mother's disappearance. She gives her father a sapling as a symbol of their bond and the hope for a better future. Sora continues to struggle with her feelings for Koki and Maya, unsure of what their relationships will become. When Maya announces she must return to Tokyo for a test, Sora is left feeling abandoned and uncertain about their future. As Sora tries to come to terms with her father's condition and her relationships, she reminisces about her mother and the lessons she learned about the importance of salmon in the Pacific Northwest ecosystem. Sora holds on to the memory of her mother and the golden fish pendant she once wore, hoping to find answers and a sense of closure in her life. Sora then journeys to a lake surrounded by trees that are in different seasons simultaneously, symbolizing the full cycle of a year. She discovers that the water in the lake is fed by a river and that the ground is covered in cracks that lead towards the water. As Sora explores this strange environment, she notices that the statues and spirits in the area are watching her and the water. The ground shakes due to another earthquake, and she struggles to maintain her balance while trying to understand the mysteries of this place and her connection to the time-altered zones. In this mysterious place, Sora finds strength in the shadow of her mother and the help of the spirits around her. She manages to lift a stone that was pinning down a giant catfish, which is believed to be the cause of earthquakes in Japanese mythology. As she lifts the stone, the catfish is freed and an earthquake occurs, but it seems to bring a sense of release and peace. Returning home, Sora shares her experiences with her father, who is recovering in the hospital. They find a sense of closure and hope for their future. As Sora continues to navigate her emotions and relationships with Koki and Maya and her connection to the time-altered zones,